Any Love from 1976. That was like a follow-up to Walk Away from Love. And David, he was feeling real good right now. Real good. He bought a new Cadillac, mostly to travel in because, you know, he come out of the Corvette. Was that Corvette dark green or is it black? Black. And white top, right, exactly. And I saw see David at different things. He'd drive the Corvette. I said, man, you can't take everybody with you but one person, huh? And he would just laugh. And after Walk Away hit, he went out and bought a 75 Fleetwood. That was good to travel in because he had a lot of traveling to do after that segment of our records. Mm-hmm. David Ruffin. When you guys when Walk Away came out, how'd you feel? It was like a real big shot in his career.
Oh yeah, that was a good time.
I was so happy because that was my favorite song, one of my favorites.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
What did you think about it, Sandra, when it hit? Because it was a different style for him.
It was a different style, but it was David.
It was still David, exactly. Right. Exactly. Nidra, what did you think about it?
Loved it.
Loved it, huh? Made it simple. Belinda?
I loved the song, and it was like walking away from the Temptations, doing his own thing.
Yeah. You're right. And when My Whole World Ended came out, it just shot off. And I said, there's no looking back. There's no looking back. But the politics of the company, the politics of the company put the thumb on David. Because the name was known. You couldn't build the name up any higher.
Right.
Everybody said ex-lead singer of the Temptations. Shelley Berger said, of course there was never no lead singer in the Temptations. Well, I'll give him that a little bit. But David Ruffin was the main subject of the Temptations. I mean, even Otis can't deny that. Maybe that's some of Otis' problem, maybe.
Well, the name change, that came about in Motown.
Uh-huh.
I remember exactly the day it happened, but I remember him coming home talking about it.
Okay.
That they was changing different people's names at Motown, remember? Donna Ross, the Supremes,
Martha Reeves,
the Vandellas, and they were changing names like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So when it came, I heard that from them to want to change to David Ruffin and the Temptations. Otis hollers, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
It's not going to be no David Ruffin Temptations. It's just the Temptations. I own this group.
Yeah.
So that's how it was.
Like David said, he sounded pretty good to him, David Ruffin Temptations.
He did. It did sound good.
Yeah, it did. It didn't sound bad at all. The public would have went for it, that's for sure.
So that's why it didn't happen.
Yeah.
It was Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. They was just the Miracles, remember?
That's right.
Well,
Diana Ross and the Supremes.
Yeah, they were just the Supremes,
exactly. That's what happened that day. You know. I don't know what Otis talking about. They was all the way out of town somewhere. It was at Motown. Went to Motown that day, and he come back talking about he better change the name around.
Yeah.
And then he said, when it came to me,
not going to happen, huh?
Right.
When did Otis start having this strange feeling for David? You know when that started happening? You know what?
It was after he got the limousine.
After he got the limousine?
Mm-hmm.
And, off the record, the legacy lives on. David Ruffin's granddaughter just walked in. Okay. We need to say goodbye. Kimberly has to leave now, but she's going to say goodbye. Kimberly, it was so good for you to come in and share some memories of your dad.
Yes, it was pleasing to come in and do so. Because the record just needs to be straight.
Absolutely.
The truth needs to be out there. And I love my dad. He was a great entertainer as well as a great father. And I just want to thank all his fans for supporting his music and his legacy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I can tell you love your dad.
Mm-hmm.
And I really appreciate you coming in and help get the record straight.
I was a daddy's girl, baby girl. She called me baby girl.
That means you're spoiled, right?
No.
No?
That's one thing he didn't do. He did not spoil his children.
Oh, no?
No.
And who's the granddaughter just walked in?
I'm Nidra. She's my oldest daughter. Her name is Teray.
Teray. Take care, Kimberly. Teray, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Fine. Now, how...
She actually works here.
Is that right? Oh, okay. Teray, how old are you?
I just turned 22 March 2nd.
Okay, so you don't remember your granddad then? You don't remember your granddad then?
No.
Well, you wear his name well, okay? Wear his name well. Keep the legacy going.
I will.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard lots of wonderful things about him.
Is that right? That's good. You seen a lot of TV clips and stuff?
Yes.
Okay. It's hard to believe he's a granddad. You know, you think of David Ruffin, the entertainer, but in fact, he's a great granddad. Yeah, that's right. David's what, 71 now?
Yes.
71. Yeah, times don't stop for anyone, that's for sure.
He just had 3 new great grandchildren within the past year.
Is that right? The legacy lives. I think he'd be so proud of his family, you know. So proud. You guys carried the legacy very well. Keep it up.
Well, we're proud of him, and we'll always be proud of him.
Yeah, the name is not going to go anywhere, that's for sure. We're speaking about Otis Williams of the Temptations. You say he started having ill feelings toward David when David bought the limousine?
It was like after that.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. And,
he had Barry Gordy.
Barry Gordy too, huh?
Mm-hmm. Jealousy. Barry thought he was the only one supposed to have a limo.
Okay. And David got a limo. Well, I tell you, it's strange how you can do something to help yourself and someone else feel negative about it, you know?
Well, David told them that they could ride with him.
Is that right?
Yes, if they wanted to.
That's David, huh? Oh, boy. Cheryl, looks like you want to say something.
Another one, you know, my father was very, very intelligent.
Okay.
Very intelligent.
I love to hear him talk. I love to hear him talk.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Very knowledgeable about a lot of things.
Yeah.
Just in the music industry. Just a lot of things. Very versatile.
Is that right?
You know, David knew how to sew.
He did?
He made his first uniform on his first gig.
Is that right?
Yes.
That's something the public don't know.
He knew how to cook.
Not a cook, huh?
Oh, he
made banana pudding.
Oh, man, from scratch.
Is that right?
He taught my mother how to make hot water, homemade cornbread.
And gravy.
Is that right?
And gravy.
That's all he taught me.
And he made the bomb, you know, greens, homemade macaroni and cheese, peach cobbler. He cooked. He cooked everything. You know, he was a great cook. He played the drums, the harmonica. He played the guitar. He would always sing to us just a whole lot of different things. Dad was also humble. He was a very soft-spoken man. You know, through his whole life with us, he never raised his voice. Even when he got angry.
Oh, he could fix things too, like toasters.
Really?
Different stuff, yeah.
Huh.
He was good with his hands.
Yeah, that's the side that the public don't know about.
You know? And he'll sing in the shower. He'll wake up, you know, singing around the house all the time. All the time.
Now, when he was singing around the house, would he sing his own tunes or other people's stuff?
Other people's stuff.
Is that right? Who's one of his favorite artists?
He used to sing a lot of Bobby Womack stuff.
Is that right?
Yeah, they was best friends.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, when I was 15 years old, no, I was 14 years old, him and Bobby Womack played a trick on me. I called the house. And Sam Cooke, yeah. I called the house and Bobby Womack answered the phone. And him and Bobby sound alike a lot as far as voice-wise. And he made me believe like I was talking to my father. But the whole time I was talking to Bobby. until I finally caught on, and I was like, wait a minute, this is not my dad. And I was like, Bobby, is that you? And then he started laughing, and my dad had just like this little laugh, chuckle voice. But it was funny at the time, though.
You know, David, Sam Cooke brought took David to the airport. And that morning, I woke David up and told David that